Coal of Africa is an emerging developer and producer of high-quality thermal and coking coal. Their operations are in Limpopo Province, and it's battled to obtain permits to mine near environmentally sensitive areas. It has a market cap of 2.3 billion rand, but is not currently profitable and pays no dividend. Coal of Africa, is this a sorry story?
Well, it's an interesting story because, it's got a meaningful coal asset up there, on the Zimbabwe border, close to Beitbridge.
It definitely doesn't have a meaningful share price.
Look, to be fair, back in 2008, when it spiked like that, there were a lot of companies, doing mining stuff that were getting a big market valuation. The problem is that the Mapungubwe Nature Reserve is like 30 kilometers to the west of the mine. And somehow in the public's mind and in the government's mind, 30 kilometers is too close for a big open cast coal mine. And I don't know, 30 k's to me sounds like far enough. But for what it's worth anyway, they've got some quite good partners. And it looks as though they may be able to inch towards being a producing company.
Can they inch towards that, or is there still a very big problem or gap to overcome?
Well, as you can see, the share price has really come off a lot from its highs, and even this year it's come off a lot. Now, one of the things is Coal of Africa needs capital. They're burning cash at the moment. Their existing operations are not profitable at the current coal price. And as a result, they're burning cash. And now recently, I think it was yesterday, in fact, they announced that they raised $44 million through a capital raising. And I just worry that they're going to need more capital in order to develop these mines. I know they've got the Mikado project, which is with Exxaro. They've got Exxaro's got a 30% option to buy into it by the end of September, and I think they need Exxaro to come into that because they need a partner who's got money who can help fund it. And I'm just worried that as a shareholder, if you own it now, you might see yourself diluted away and see all the upside taken from you.
Well, all the upside has actually been taken from you already, hasn't it?
Well.
Look, there are only two good things in the Limpopo province. The one is Caster Semenya and the other one is the Vele coal deposit. Everything else is looking a bit rocky right now. I would say they've got to do this thing because it's a sizable asset and they've got to do the export part of it, which could either be through the Mozambique corridor or to link in with another rail thing. And then the high quality anthracite's got to go to ArcelorMittal. ArcelorMittal is already a partner somehow in Vele, which is the producing colliery now. There's no question in my mind that this is a world-class deposit, so it's stupid for it not to get developed. But they've somehow got to get through all of the issues with the Department of Mineral Resources and so on. But I think they will. The CEO, John Wallington, is an ex-Anglo coal guy. He knows, what's going on. The trouble for me as an investor with a 2.3 billion market cap, that reflects the potential value of the coal deposit. But, how to get from there to profits is sort of eluding them at the moment.
So, Jonathan, you're holding it here at current levels where it's trading low, not you, say hypothetically speaking. You are a shareholder currently invested in Coal of Africa. Do you hold out now or do you dispose of the share?
That is a very difficult question. Would I be buying it today? The answer is no. So I suppose I would say I'd actually be disposing of it today.
You'd be disposing of it. Paul, if you were holding the stock, what would you be doing?
No, I'd definitely be holding on. We've got a couple of clients who, know some of the people that were early investors. We've got other clients who seem to have some interests in mineral rights around the area. So I think it's eventually going to get there. And I think that presence of partners like ArcelorMittal and Exxaro, that helps. So I certainly wouldn't be selling, but what I would anticipate is this is going to be like taking the Josie Express at Gold Reef City. It's going to be up and down, but hopefully worth something in the end.
Could it possibly, and I suppose there's always a possibility of anything, be the 10-bagger of the future? Could they get their game right?
Well, certainly, maybe I haven't done enough work on it and don't know it well enough, but certainly if you look at some of their projects, you look at the Vele, you look at Mikado, they're big projects and they could be big coal mines, but there is a lot of execution risk, and I just worry as a shareholder, somebody else might get the value, not you.
Pour hot or not on Coal of Africa?
I'm going to go not hot now, but I'll keep a watch on it over the years to come.
Hot or not, Coal of Africa?
Not hot from me.